falling.
The handle goes. What do you think about that huge buck that walked past us at 20 yards yesterday?
I haven't seen it. I don't want to see it. What'd you think about me getting stuck on the way in here last night?
Wondered about it.
I was teetering. I had one wheel off the ground on that ditch. I got out and I was walking over there to ask you guys for help. And I was like, what's the point in waking them up? They're not gonna be any help.
You're right.
Oh, is that him?
15 yards.
Oh no, I'd have screwed that up.
Well, actually, it's okay because then he came closer, and then Zach was up on a rock, and Zach popped up over, filmed him right over the rock at like 10 yards.
It wouldn't have mattered if I was here anyway. Like, I had to trim my mustache. It's my little kisser button. There was too much hair there. It was like really uncomfortable when I've been shooting. You don't want to do more than that because then
So you get a shot like that, and it's like, all right, we're good.
We're in the same area that we hunted yesterday. Heard that bull up on this ridge, and we're just kind of scouting it out. We also saw that big buck in this area, so we just want to check it out, see if we can get a response for elk or see if we can bump into any deer. We're rolling pretty deep, but we're having a good time with it. This is definitely a little bit different than what we've done in the past, but we got a couple bad knees and Rich, the old fart as he calls it. So we're just kind of taking it easy this morning. We got a little bit more sleep last night than what we originally thought, but I don't think it's a bad thing. The elk aren't real active. Doesn't seem like they're bugling a ton, so we're just trying to save the best spots for when the hunting gets a little bit better here. I think we're gonna just work our way up here, see if we find anything.
That's pretty fresh. It had some pretty long tines to rip that baby off. Call back and forth.
Track this huge buck track that we're on or what?
Yeah. You on him?
I've been on it for a while.
Shut up.
Yeah, you guys are kind of late to the party. That's not a monster buck, right? Yeah. I actually hope it's something.
I was like, Colin, you might be point man going through these rocks.
Yeah, I said so.
I hope he's not very big at all.
Mess it up like real bad.
Right? I'm not even gonna load this thing. I'm gonna dry fire this bow. Explode it all over the mountain.
Down there. Yeah. I think it was somewhere down
Down the lower part?
Yeah. Either right down in there or on the other side, but I think the wind is kind of coming this way, so we should be able to circle right back in there. I doubt those guys even heard it though.
Yeah. I didn't hear it, so.
Yeah. Definitely right in that area.
I thought he cut him off. Yeah. I heard one coming. That one over here.
Did it?
Yeah. It's like right.
Yeah, I hear you. I heard one. Whoa, that's the only thing I heard.
Yeah.
That's where we heard all that popping. Should we just try to slide down there and just slide in towards where he was?
Get up here.
I think if we could get down a little, that'd be good. Make those shots a little closer.
Yeah. Get up here with me.
Getting closer, but we might want to move a little bit down.
Yeah. I'll move down a little bit.
I think we can get to that next rock.
this territory, I think. That sounds so good. Yeah, we're just in a little bit of a standoff right now. You know, he came a little bit closer. He's waiting for us to come a little closer. Got pretty fun. Yeah. Pretty fun, pretty fast. Yeah. Ben's like right over in there. Hopefully, meanwhile, Colin's on a 180. Yeah.
Consider that a mule deer bed, probably. I also just heard a 20-30%er. Like, I can't pin it at all.
That's kind of what I've heard too.
Straight down in there. Now it's a chess match. See who gives up first. He's probably, 100 yards away yet? Maybe 2. Yeah. It's hard to say how loud he's even doing that. Yeah. And if we get like a little bit tighter, if we don't burst that bubble, it makes him mad, you know. About the only thing you can do is maybe get up those rocks there. Yeah. I think we could probably just slide right down here and just kind of start angling right towards him. There, Red. Get that. Oh, we need one shot. Just on the other side of the rocks, you think? Yeah, that's like kind of what it sounded like. I wouldn't be surprised if he's just off that. I might give him a cow call just to let him know. Just do it.
Was he looking for us? Is there one in here?
Yeah, you guys came, like, popped up exactly where he was.
Well, I think we heard him, like we were right across from him.
We've been set up on him for like 2 hours.
We were like, I think, 120 yards from him when he bugled.
Wait, you think we just screwed it up?
That's why he didn't bugle back.
We had worked down along here, and we were just like, well, we hadn't heard anything. We're like, 20 to 30% positive I just heard one. But it was just, we would just hear like, Colin's like, I feel like it might be on that backside. And then it was like right beside us, and it's like.
Then next thing I know, I see Keith's head.
Sorry, I mean, he wasn't there.
Next time we hear one, why don't Keith and Colin just circle down and drive him to us? It's an unsuccessful drive hunt.
I had dreamed about that last night. Driving milk. Didn't work. Well, maybe we can find another one. He'll answer. Oh, maybe they're starting to come on.
We're gonna screw up plenty.
That's a given.
I think if before we leave, I'd like to go get on those rocks and bugle down, straight down the
I mean,
point.
if he thought it was realistic enough, there's another cow bull in here.
Yeah,
This is his bedroom. I think he'd come back.
I do too.
We're still on it. Good job, good job. Welcome home.
What's the game plan? I think gotta go like that down towards him. Don't just stay right off the top. Gotta loop that down and around. The wind's about perfect for that.
Me and Colin can just slip out there.
You guys just kind of make a loop around him. Start heading that way. It's hard on your knee. If we get
close as we can towards that little point here. It sounded to me like he was over in here, or just somewhere down around here. Like you guys can even slide up to that big log. Yeah, and then we can drop back here and call since the wind's coming this way and just see if he responds again. What do you think? I think so. Those assholes down. All right, good luck. If he ends up coming around here, we should kind of be anywhere in this zone. Yeah, what do you think? In these shadows somewhere? Yeah. It might just come right to his lap. Yeah. Especially if he wants to see down into here. Yeah. I like this.
So where exactly do you think when we heard him bugle, he was at?
Here, or Zach thought maybe over here, which would also would make sense. And then shadowy side.
Over there.
Or maybe even here, which would be great if he comes up this point. This is a perfect little lay down. So that is. Ready? Yep.
Back that way.
Like this, huh? Not too awful far. He's in that ditch for sure.
Try to slip up on the dark side. Get up
Yeah,
that
in
way.
that shadow a little bit. They're moving just around that deadfall. Okay.
Nice swallow down here.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him. See him up there. Did you see him?
I see him.
Okay.
Where is he? that ditch on the other side. Yeah, I see him still. He just real slowly walked right back up into there, that other hillside. Definitely didn't get any wind. I think he probably just caught a little bit of movement. That was so close. I thought for sure when he was coming back through there, he'd stop. He never gave me an opening. Not too far there when he came back there. It was probably 45. Yeah, I would have taken a shot if he would have stopped. Seems like he's still killable. Yeah. I think he's too boogered. Just too many damn little trees in the way. Freaking dense in here. I guarantee you that's the same bull. Yeah. I was wondering if we should just drop back and get them and reposition. Yeah. That other hillside or something. I watched him cross down there, and I just watched him. You saw him, but he wasn't running. He never ran. He was just walking through that bottom. Never got a shot. It almost worked. How close to you guys? Probably 40, 45. There's no shot. I mean, it's freaking dense through here. He stopped up there and was looking at you guys. Then he circled back around, and then he just got in that bottom and just walked to that other shaded hillside. I think we should just loop. You saw him? Yeah, I saw him. He was at 60 up here for us. He just kind of came and looked. It was close. So close. So close. It has a full draw twice on it. Oh, it was real close. Yeah, it was sweet. I think we can still get him. He wasn't boogered up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So maybe we can give him a bugle again. Yeah. Maybe he'll come back.
Yeah. Saw him go up and over like this. Lost him right there. I think we should just get down into here. Yeah.
I wish I had a mouth caught. I should have had my mouth caught.
It's like rich full draw in the frame, and the elk just walk along right behind him.
Let's finish the game.
Oh yeah. Maybe we should just get right at that point, like where that hits the bottom.
If you would have come down just a little bit lower, you would have come right down to us.
Close.
Yeah, couldn't ask for much better, really.
Yeah.
And if you would have been down here, you would have came down like this. Yeah. But that's hindsight. We didn't know where it was at. We had the right game plan. We was just off a few feet.
Yeah, I mean, really, even just 5 yards closer, he's on the other side of that brush, and he stops broadside. And it's
a whole different story, maybe. I'm glad we bugled that way before we left that spot.
Yeah.
I think getting kind of through here to the water down in there, around these high points. Same deal as over there. I think where there's rocks and those high knobs, there's going to be deer.
Where do you think we're going to shoot one?
Probably right over here. So deer, elk at the main creek, and then we'll come back up and we'll get another elk up here tonight. And then we'll come back on the gut pile in the morning and shoot a bear. Yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. The ideal day.
No rules against it.
That's right.
It either will or it won't happen.
We had that really close call with that bull. He was in range, he just never stopped in the open. And he went back kind of the way that he came from. I think he bugled 2 more times after that. But we're kind of just feeling like we should leave him alone, circle back into this area this evening. What we're gonna do now is get back up on top, just try to cover more new ground, see if we can get another bull to bugle or find a mule deer for Colin. So it's been a good day so far. Definitely seems like it's getting a little bit better. We're hearing more bulls bugle. They're responding pretty well. That bull seemed to be alone. We'll keep at them. Colin's painting his hands. We're circling back up to get closer to that bull that we left, about a mile back up to him. So we're gonna make a loop back up through some stuff that I scouted with my dad, see if we can get something bugling or see a mule deer or whatever the heck we can find. It's gonna be awesome.
Really, we're just gonna go for a walk.
Pretty much going for a walk. Can I have that face paint? I don't feel like Nah, I ain't covered worth a shit.
Stuff rubs off too easy.
Yeah.
You see those ropes over there, dude?
Going back up, kind of following these little drainages, hoping that the wind is gonna start pulling down, and it is. But we're trying to time this correctly so that as we go back up, right when we get to that bowl, it's that time of the night where the sun's getting far enough down that it's starting to pull down into these bottoms. The predominant wind is coming this direction as well, so as long as we're on this side of the bowl, we feel like we should be fine. That's kind of the wind strategy. We kind of make long-term decisions in that way, playing the wind going up or down, and this is just a situation where we're taking the bottom back up to him, hoping the wind comes down. Tracks, beds, saw a big bull in here in the summer. Let's hunt him down. Did anybody tell you what happened last night?
No.
We had left him there like at lunch, somewhere in that area. People were there again, so we just bombed on right at him. Thermals were dropping. Rich and Keith like slid down into the ditch, and he like ground back, which Keith said it was just like instantly he was coming right at him. They never saw him, like real thick.
Really?
But he must have got downwind. He just took off.
So he really likes it in here.
Probably come side hill. Did you see? I did. He's behind a tree for me now. Okay, I see him now. We got him now. I got a log ranged at 40. How far is he now? Probably 45.
and it was so tempting. Yeah. Pretty much dead at 40 from right here. That's why I drew on that second one. Jeez, dude, that was insane. I don't really think that we did anything wrong.
I honestly thought that first one, he kind of caught us. He was looking at me for like 10 minutes. That was insane.
I don't know if I've ever seen a mule deer that big.
Dude, that.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Remember when we talked on the phone the other day and you said, how far are you going to shoot? I said 40. They came up right there. Yeah. And I saw the line they were going at. There's an opening that he was going right to. That was 40. He was on the other side of it.
I mean, it's stupid.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
There was another one. And I could tell it was a buck. I thought it was smaller. He was behind that tree. I stepped up to this pine. I cut 5 yards off. Stopped behind a tree perfect. As soon as he started walking, I drew, and he just like hopped. I don't know. I don't even feel like
he was looking down when you were about to draw, and he was like,
he
took a step.
He stared me down for a while when I was like this. So then he like started to go. So I don't know.
Colin's like, he's pretty good.
I mean, what did you learn? What would you do differently?
The draw was it. I mean, but
he just busted you draw on that.
Yeah, the second one. The first one, you could have drawn on the first one for sure.
I could have drawn.
Like, he was moseying, but he was like, what, 50?
Will I have FOMO from not trying? Yeah, but
you didn't shoot. You didn't have to regret it, so I don't fault you for that.
Yeah, I also told myself what I was going to do, and that's what I did.
Yeah, that's
good job, man.
And I just passed a 200-inch mule deer.
That's fun. I was sleeping. I get up and I stand up, I look at Keith, and I'm like, why is he glassing something? Like, if he's glassing something, he'd be filming it, right? So I just go, phew. And he just looks at me and he's like, sit down.
Don't think about it too hard.
I thought about it too hard.
Well, a lot fewer trees here than where that elk was at, isn't there?
I could have messed it up.
Yeah.
So I did mess it up.
No, you didn't.
You would have messed it up if you'd have hit him in the back leg.
That's right.
Like, you did the right thing, and I think everybody's proud of that.
Yeah.
So you should be too.
The only regret is that when I saw the second buck, I should have got ready to shoot him, but that one was just so much bigger. Because I would have had him at 38 right here.
You'll get a chance. Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, that's now the second chance we had. The chance before, I don't think you could have messed that up. You're getting experience, man. That's all. I mean, you did a lot of things right, it sounds like.
Sharks don't swim backwards, right?
Yeah.
Don't cry, dude. It's just like jokes.
Now we get to the top of that hill and we call Doug and say, hey, pick us up at the road so we don't have to walk all that road.
There you go.
Oh, the hamburgers.
Right.
So true.
How do you feel now?
I'm fine. No regrets, man.
No, you shouldn't have any. I'm sure I'll be able to create some sort of funny video out of all this, though.
Oh yeah, they're gonna love it. I hope you have a folder of bloopers. You think about it over and over again, right? But I truly feel like I did the right thing because I stayed within what I set for myself before I came. Not gonna be upset about that.
No, that's great. Good job.
Thanks, brother.
Well, Zach, you know what? Remember what I told you earlier?
What's
Today? I said, if you can call him a BIG Muley, then you're a pretty good caller. Well, you proved me wrong again.
Because you're up there snoring.
Yeah. Sound like a grunt call up there.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
good to see you.
What's up? Good to see you. Mustache looking great.
Oh,
How's it going, Logan? Long time no see, bud.
Good to see ya.
Yeah, you too.
Well, was the night eventful?
Yeah.
It was?
It was.
Wait till you see some of the things that happened today.
Nice to get me bumped.
No tags filled, but whoa.
I had the opportunity on 2 baskets.
No kidding.
Yeah. Wasn't really a basket.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
He's literally got splits on his splits.
Yeah, totally.
God, that's wild.
Here you go. Here's the other one.
He thought that one was smaller.
I thought that was,
Which, I mean,
thought
but
he-
how do you not at that point, really?
Wait, once your
I don't
focus-
blame you for that. It's like, oh, there's the biggest buck I'm maybe ever gonna see.
Yeah, totally. Probably, actually, like most likely.
that one was,
That's
it
the
was
one.
definitely smaller, but it was also definitely very large.
Definitely also huge.